going on, but you also talk about having a harmful altar.
Right. My harmful altar doesn't front often, unless I'm under a lot of stress, and we can control that. So
that wasn't the impression that I was getting. What I was getting from what you told me was that you don't control who fronts.
Right. Shadow is the gatekeeper. Shadow is who lets front.
Shadow told me that they can sometimes control it, but also other altars can push through. What I know is that there have been harmful behaviors exhibited by one of your altars. I don't know who it is, but so, especially when you're doing lives and these things are stress-based and the lives get stressed, like the lives stress you out, then a harmful altar can come to fruition.
And that's why
we've also discussed privately that doing debate lives and doing the Trevor Project are not good for your mental health, and you agreed.
And that is why I have a panel. And recently I've been okay. That's why I have therapy and everything else. It's incredibly harmful to tell somebody that it's a system that they can't do something because we are a system. A lot of systems have persecutors. I'm not alone there. A lot of us have persecutors that are quote unquote harmful altars. Typically, they only harm the host. They don't go after other people.
I also never told you that you can't do those things.
You literally said, I can read a quote verbatim what you told me.
Jasmine, or whoever is fronting right now, point blank period, you have had harmful behaviors and you have hurt people.
So have you.
Okay.
So you don't think telling somebody that they shouldn't do lives, shouldn't do Trevor, and etc. isn't harmful and hurtful to somebody?
We talked and you agreed that you should not do those things for your mental health.
Can I ask a question really fast?
Yes.
If someone is a little bit asking for clarity on that and saying, you know, for your health, it concerns me to put yourself in these positions. And if you say, I want to put myself in these positions, was it dropped? Like, is it okay for someone to ask out of being concerned for a friend and then being informed and letting it and understanding and moving on?
But I also think that you're embracing this whole thing. Like I said, you're a system and therefore you're less than. I said, you're a system and therefore I think that it's also extra important that you not do the things that are bad for your mental health.
Right, but Trevor is something I do and I have done for almost half a year.
And I have seen it impact you in incredibly negative ways, like nearing what I would call, as someone who was your friend, like a breakdown.
Right, and I typically deal with those. It can be bad, but in that line of work, it happens. That's why I have resources and friends and therapy, etc.
Was it brought up other than this one time, Desmond, after this conversation that you had with AB? Was it brought up again?
No, because I didn't really talk to them after that.
Oh, not.
I wasn't involved in that, but knowing AB, I could guess that it was more of a genuine concern on you and trying to understand. If you guys haven't talked after that, then I don't really know what else to say, but sometimes clarity and concern doesn't always mean that someone's out to hurt you.
Right, but it wasn't asking clarity. It was, here's the thing, Shadow, because that's who is currently fronting. If you're a system, you cannot do Trevor, period. That was the end of that sentence. And you really shouldn't be doing lives if you're not going to be honest about it. I don't need to tell anybody that I'm a system. Nobody needs to know. That's private information that doesn't need to be out there. Not all systems are open about being systems.
The videos are back up. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, of course the videos are back up. Of course they are.
Sometimes you can bring these things to people's attention and we can apologize. Words can harm people, for sure. Absolutely. I believe that's in between you and AB. But what else harms people are lies. That really harms people. Questions, concerns privately in a DM can harm you as an individual. But spreading lies on the internet with thousands and thousands of fucking people watching, that is where it gets real bad.
Right. And that's what's going on, and that's what you are enabling.
How am I enabling it? Because other people are doing things of their own nature. I have no influence on anybody else. I can't control anybody else or what they do.
You can ride that fucking fence, Jasmine. That's what you can do. You ride that fence really fucking good.
Exactly. When you let people use your spaces to cause harm, then
and I'm not. I put that as a boundary. I've literally put that as a boundary. I'm not on my Discord 24/7.
After I sobbed to you over voice chat, Jasmine, you told me you would do something, and then you turned your back on me immediately. I did not give you shit about anything of your altars. I didn't even ask questions. None of that. I have loved you. I've supported you this whole time of our friendship. You turned your back on me because you want to sit on that fence. That's what hurts. Go through our DMs and tell me one time that I came at you, I questioned you, I put you down, any of it. Go through it all. Please.
You never did. I never said you did, Capel.
Why would you ride that fence for people who are making lies about me? Talk to me about things that I have done, yes, but the lies need to stop.
I have literally asked people to take videos down. It's not something that's simple. It's their videos. It's their choice. I can ask. It doesn't mean I have to do it.
No, they don't. But that should give you an idea of the type of people that you're working with. If one of your other friends is lying about another friend of yours, that should be kind of bad to see. With no evidence, other than a screenshot of me telling someone that I know I love you because they were having a hard time last time we communicated. Where in the world does that equal I support and condone another person's comments, statements, any of the such? That is stretching. Arms out stretching. And I'm fucking tired of it. If people want to hate me for being aggressive, fine. If people want to hate me for being bitchy in chat, fine. But do not fucking spread lies about me.
I never have.
Jasmine, I am tired. And you, out of all people, were the closest one out of this whole fucking group of panelists that I communicated with, never had issues with, always felt loved, gave as much love as I could, and this is where we are. Think about it. And all your friends are going to go ham on me for calling you out. They don't mean shit to me because I don't know them, but I knew you. It's not a fucking opposition like, okay, what's better on pizza? It's not an opinion like that. These are lies, Jasmine, that are harming your supposed friends. hence why I left your server, hence why I told you to drop my shit, because you proved to me that you only want the drama and you do not care about the actual individuals being harmed.
I do care about the actual individuals. You realize I work full time and I'm not around all the time.
You brought back the people who are spreading lies about me.
And I've been talking to them.
Make it make sense, Jasmine.
Echo took down all of their videos.
Are they up right now?
I don't know.
They're up right now.
I don't know. Do you think I'm talking to Echo 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? No, I'm not.
You don't have to be working with Echo 24 hours a day to work with Echo. To support someone in lying and spreading my name through the mud.
I'm not helping them with anything. Like, literally, the only thing is, Echo and I know each other personally.
Sure. And I thought me and you did what? We didn't meet in person, so that doesn't make it that much better. You met Echo once, twice. I don't fucking care, Jasmine. I don't care if we've ever met, if we haven't met. The fact that I fucking held you so close as a dear friend, not just somebody on the internet, not just an acquaintance. I considered you one of my closest friends in this space. And you took the biggest shit on me.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I don't want to hear your apologies. I want to be left the fuck alone.
All right, fine.
Goodbye. And all your little fucking crew. Ren, Echo, all of them. Stay the fuck over there. Talk all the shit you want. Keep it out of my life.